Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to Amnesia the Dark Descent by Frictional Games, horror game. Everybody knows this game. Let's play games. Start new game. Normal. I've already beaten it on hard mode twice. Yep.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Wake up, Daniel. Memento has been added to the journal J/Y. For quick access to your mementos, press M. Make sure to check these whenever you get stuck. Good thing I'm a genius and have beaten this game already. Hi, hello, Unlucky. How you doing? 10 out of 10, no notes. No diaries. One memento. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Alrighty. What about you? Nothing? No tinder boxes. Let's get a quick shower in. Blah. Tastes like micrometals. Hold down left mouse and open the... You move the mouse in order to open the door. Use right mouse to throw the door open or shut, depending on the direction you face. I actually... Wait a minute. Operation throw the door open has failed? I thought you could quickly open a door, but apparently no. I guess you kinda can, huh? It's easier to just walk into it, apparently. Give me that. Tinderboxes are used to light candles and other light sources in the environment. For a number of tinderboxes is shown in inventory, that is... tab. I got one and no oil. I got a good brain and I got a good heart. Very good. Welcome to Brandenburg. The Prussian eagle everywhere. Good, that's good to hear. Hello. Nope. Nothing. Quiet as the rock. Quiet as the... Whoa! My brain! What's up, dude? Yeah! Now that's what they call giving head. Am I right, gamers? Jordan liked my joke. Huh? Satan? Satan? Give me that. Dude, your shirt's moldy. Throw that shit out. It is being consumed alive by mildew. Yes, the shirt is alive. Yes, it is screaming. It is in pain. Please free it from its torment. I want to know. Ha! Yeah. destructible items can be used to destroy other destructible items. That has been confirmed. Meat chair. I want to read. Unfortunately, I'm illiterate. Nothing new there, really. Open up. You go first, chair. You didn't make it very far. Is that the... That's the Teutonic Order. Huh. Neat. I guess Prussia is pretty closely aligned with them. Why is my brain squishing? Hello? It's closing in. I hate this. Don't mind me just rolling around on the floor. That seems normal. There we go, maybe it'll be easier to see now. Because OBS doesn't like to have bright... Or doesn't like dark environments, rather, and it likes to make them dark. Darker than you can actually see anything in. What's up, dude? I'm bringing this with me. Is that bugs in my ears? Alan, I think he's a keeper. Who? This guy? I agree. He's got 3 eyes. Scout ahead. Nothing. Hello? Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes to search for other sources of light. I've acquired a slight headache. Yeah, another shitty shirt. I break my leg jumping off this. Nope. Old archives. Let's go. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate somehow. Always London. Who's this? Who are you? Who is this? I don't know this heraldry. I'm not that well versed. Pflanzenreich? The Empire of Plants? That is unsettling. Hello? Give me that. Whoa, okay, hi. Oh, look at these little guys. Oh, they're hissing. They're little hissy roaches. I can't see anything. My brain is freaking out. Those guys were cute. Apparently, Daniel doesn't agree. That's mostly because he's lame. Let's keep following the pink. Good. Very good. Gib. We picked up the lantern. When filled with oil, it can be turned on by pressing F. Or by selecting it in the inventory. Nice. Don't have a lot of oil. The house that Jack built? What is the house that Jack built? Regno vegetale. Regno vegetale. The kingdom of plains. Stop talking about plains. Damn, it's dark in here. There we go. Very nice. Thank you for the membership, Brady. I hope you continue to enjoy your emotes. Thank you for the $1 bill. If you become a member now, you get, for $1 a month, you get all of our emotes as well as access to a permanent link to all of the full unedited streams. Yippee. Anyway, this place really needs dusted. What kind of castle doesn't have a maid? Yeah, and anything? Nope. Can I stick my head in there? Eh. I am so close. Ah. Now that's what I call nice and warm. Keep my head toasty. Here we go. Make my dollar more like 15 cents. It's more like 72. But basically the same thing. Hello?
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
He said the thing. He said the dark descent. A lantern drains oil when it is turned on. To add more oil to the lantern, double-click on the oil item in the inventory. I will. All these bottles. Potion upon you. Is that blood everywhere? Oh my. Conspicuously different colored bookshelf, huh? Well. My boys. Look at him go. Look at him scoot along. Love those little freaks. Entrance hall. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this, young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Rock murder? Whoa.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. and it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
The very stone. The Fabrica El Equatoria. Ew! Gross. It's tough and pliant. It can't be torn by hand or tools. I could go through there, though. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? I must acquire super acid. Look at how nice this is. Look at that. Makes me think that it is pretty nice weather. Ooh, give me that. Pretty nice weather out there. Fill my wheel a little bit. There we go. Make sure to stay toppied. Hey, buddy. Jesus. Read. Oil everywhere. What? I've learned how to super jump, apparently. Let me out. I'll take that as a no, never mind. Alright, well, time to figure out how to break that skin then. Calawinaria, Laboratorium, wine cellar, and a lab. Go to the lab first, I suppose. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. No. Hello. Capital waste. All's good. Rock, are you breathing? Someone get this guy a breath mint. Whoo-wee. You. This lab sucks. I hated that. Hello? Small child? That water seems mad. Here. Maybe this will make you happy. It didn't make him happy. Why is everything shaking? Chemical relocation. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. I need to go to the wine cellar. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Or is it gonna be that easy, huh? Never is.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aquaforce.
I need more cooperite. Hello? Chemistry pot. Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I need. but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt Aqua Regia instead of Aqua Fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use, except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Cuprite, calamine, orpiment, Aqua Regia. Indeed. Gib. Stop eating my brain. Sick of having a headache. Ooh. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. That doesn't seem like me saying that. That might be spoilers saying that. I did mention that I've beaten this game on hard twice. So, I already know everything that's going on. Hey, give me that. But for the benefit of people that might be... Shut up. But for the benefit of people that might be new here, we will be keeping spoilers to a minimum. And we shall discover together the mystery of Castle Brennenburg. Gib. Hey, buddy. He just wanted to make himself known. Love those little goobers. Alright, let's get out of here. Back to the entrance hall. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with a neglected family. Wait. Hello? Is anybody here? I cannot read. Because there's nothing on it. This door isn't real, it never was. It's a decorative sealed door. Well, I'm sure she's fine. Me, I'm going into the basement. Alley-oop. Alley-oop-lo. Wine cellar is locked and will not open without a key. Fuck. Find the key for the wine cellar. Well. So much for that. Guess we're going up here then. I was told to get away, but I will not be. Eh? Think you can hide from me? Tinderbox. No siree. Tabularium. The archives. What's over here? Another secret tinderbox. The Isaiah won't budge, but it budges. I feel lied to. You deceiver. Oh, deceiver. Well, archives it is, huh? He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden, in fear she too would be punished. I think I see why you didn't want to pay a visit to your family, huh? Librari. The library. Also known as the rare book section.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
The British and stealing cultural artifacts from around the world. Name a more dynamic duo. And more iconic pair. I've seen you before. You've been around. Be gone. I cannot check for any hidden switches. I just want to read. That's just Pflanzenreich again. Catalogi. I love catalogs. Catalog of catalogs is what we provide here, huh? Hello. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Something tells me Mr. Wilhelm never got out of the contract. I think this Alexander individual might be evil. Maybe. Just a little bit. Just a little bit evil, as a treat. There's the study. Literacy. I don't need to light that. The fuck was that? I hear something walking around out there and I don't like it. Hello? Hello? Get out of here, I'm trying to read. Leave me alone. Shitty shirts. Nothing. Well,
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
He was trapped. That's where you get your racist guy. Not a people speaking Berber or whatever variety of Berber that would have been. You want to be correct? I believe the language is called Tamazight. But I'm probably incorrect on that. There's a lot of names because it's not one people, it's a lot of peoples. Berber is a little bit of a dated term. Hey, look, trees. It's very Silent Hill out there today, huh? Concerning. What the? Weird that that tree fades in and out as depending on which angle I look at it. That's a little strange. Demon? Fuck you, I wanna play piano. Bing, bing, bong, bing, 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 bong. Well done. Good joke, Alan. Thanks, Alan. Always be your own hype man. Hello? That's blood. I don't like that. I don't like that. Not at all. I think that might be evil. I don't know. Just something's telling me that it might be evil. Over yonder. Libri Weperis. The urn. The ghost has been freed. I'm sure that's fine. What? What is that? Evil piano. I hate pianists. I'm gonna go teach him a lesson. Shut up, ghost. Historia Loki. It won't open, it's locked. The door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Yeah, probably around the back. See nothing. Alright, let's go around. See if that dude's over here finally. I heard you making noise, huh? I heard you going. You made that exact noise, though. Caliniatae Imagines Tabulatis. Floor plans. What a beautiful language Latin is. Too bad I'm utterly fucking butchering it. A scroll. Of the magic of architecture. Play piano. Bing. Oh, I thought I saw another tree, but it turns out that's actually just dirt on my screen. Oh, man. Clean your screen, Alan. To the maps. Sick. Well, I guess I live in here now, huh? Can I light that? No. Can I light that? Yes. Yep. Did I grab this through the door? What book are you? A bookless book. How many pieces of paper? Central Prussia. Kingdom of Prussia. Look at that. Light it up anymore? No. Bialystok. Wow, this is actually, I'm pretty sure bigger than Borussia. Which is actually bigger than Prussia was later, because I'm pretty sure Bialystok was administered by Russia. I wonder when they controlled it. Also, Warsaw is under Prussia. That was also in Russia, not Prussia. At one point, what point did they control those areas? Very interesting. Mark. Cool. I'm reading the paper. I am passing out. Good night.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
The great jawbreaker. Finally. Shut up, Satan, I'm getting the jawbreaker.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
The orb. But I don't got it. No orb for me. Who's playing piano out there, huh? Piano ghosts. Every time. Every goddamn time. Blech. Blech.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wards. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Wards? I want to read. Fuck, I'm illiterate. I don't understand. I can't even tell if that's Latin or German. I think it's Latin. But I can't tell. I don't even know if that's a language. I think it might be gibberish. Well, anyway. Gib box. Shut up, piano ghost. Silence. Thank you for listening to me, huh? Who put that there? Stop. Must find a new way out of this area. Stop. No piano ghost. Hoppa! I am free. Can I get the piano ghost to play again for me? This paper is filthy. I can't tell where the ink ends and the paper begins. Alright, fine, piano ghost. If you don't want to perform anymore, I don't care.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
I heard that. Kurt's fine. There's some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. I heard that. Something breathing over there. Read! Local folklore. Alstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor Castle Brennenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods, and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies were wrought by their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks, dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all of the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods? And what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt. And like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. Tell me Alexander is immortal? Immortals in your area. More likely than you think. Alright, looks like we'll be pulling books. There's one. There's two. There's three. Let's go. Two. Three. Hey. Just that easy, huh? Light it up. Where's that smoke going, huh? A key. I'll investigate key in here in a moment. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It is just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would in a sense solve both of my problems. Evil. A cave full of angels? Hello, we've encountered the world's most solid cobweb ever recorded. Interesting. Wine cellar key. Hi. I unhide. There's no reason to be scared. It was just being loud and spooky. Demons? No? Ooh! Did you see that guy? bro. Don't underestimate me. I am armed, Diaper Man. Where the fuck did he go? Diaper Man? What the fuck? Are you playing piano now? I can and will kick your ass. Don't think I won't. Okay. Zayden? You here? No? Woo! Fucking run right now! I'm not turning around. Where'd it go? Hello? Did he disappear? He's gone. You're that ninja. I'm just gonna leave then. Don't mind me. It was done, the men said. The tomb had been revealed. Teen Hinan awaits, grinned the toothless foreman. Ow! Okay, rude. All good. Fuck stairs, I walk down cliffs. What a fucked up day, man. Well, we got the key. To the wine cellar we go. You know what we'll do down there? Wine. It's in the name. Use the key on the door first. Lovely. A handful of sand trickled from the crumbling stone ceiling and pushed down on the brim of his hat. He braced himself as the cavern suddenly shifted and settled. Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes or search for other sources of light. Fortunately or unfortunately, maybe, depending on how you look at it, sanity doesn't really matter that much.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
I don't think they made it to tomorrow. I don't think they did. Good right. Yes? Who did that? Someone's walking around very, very heavily. And it's kind of making me uneasy. Nothing hiding back here. Nor back here. Fuck was that? Demons growling in the dark. Always are. Let me in. That seems important. I'm going a different way first. The meat. The meat room. Yes? Okay. Bro? That's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood. Holy.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Alexander Brennenberg. Alexander Brennenberg. Killed all his men with some wine. Alexander Brennenberg. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words. My confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to Castle Brennenberg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly, and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and to do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenberg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... The sound of his eyes popping? Very good. Aqua Regia. It's part of what I need. Bowl. Made of straw. Stop rolling. They literally exploded, all of them. God damn, Alexander. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Ew. You're gross. Before we go in there, let's see what's over here. And over there. So many doors. Open up. Or not. If the enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in the darkness. Make sure to turn off your lantern if possible. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Oh! Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Still there. Get out of my head. My brain. It's still fucking there. Bro? Oh, he's leaving. My brain. Help me. Someone. I need tea. Head hurty. Much pain. Light it up. Didn't like that noise at all. Sure, it's definitely real. Definitely real. Hello? Okay. Oh, they're just rocks. Thought someone was dropping head on me. So no head. See that? Give me that. Hello? He left. Doorsteps, deep breaths. Everything is alright. Chin up. I'm okay. Ain't no demon's gonna keep me down. Oh no. I've got to keep on moving. Give me that orbiment. A little bit of dust there. Alright, there should be one more left. That'll be over here. So we've got Aqua Regia Cooperite. Orbiment. What was the last thing? Calamine. Calamine. I remember the shopping list, huh? Got your shopping list, don't I? Yummy. Yummy, yummy oil. Alright, now that's just too easy, huh? What fucked up thing is about to happen to me, huh? Huh? Alright, if you insist. If you insist. Fuck my head. Why does this always happen to me? There's no oil left in the barrel. Open up. Surely this won't cause any structural destabilization that will cause massive damage. I have to open. Okay. Me out. Lovely. Alright, let's get out of here. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces laid scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought. Or perhaps too few. Pieces of the orb. Move, 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 move. The gunk is... Oh! The gunk is gunking. Back to the lab again. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached the British territory, this was a matter of reserving a cabin on SS Hortensia headed for London. It gave me way more time than I thought. Oh, lab, I return. What up? I'm here to do science. Yeah, science. Boop. Why? Four different chemicals are needed to continue. Put them on. Ah. You keep it down up there, I'm trying to do science. Jeez. How inconsiderate, huh? Alright. Need to turn on the burners first. There we go. I need to check. There we go. This might not be in order. Calamine orpiment, then cuprite, then aqua regium. Doesn't seem to matter, so I'm just gonna go. 3 or 4. Haha, sick. It's a jar of fell energy. I'm gonna drink that and become a demon. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, really?
And fragrance. Damascus rose.
Shut up, ghost. The stairs have collapsed. Find a way to climb back up. Gonna just... Okay, fine, I'll do physics. Box 2. Surprised they're staying there. I don't think that's how physics normally work, but I'm not gonna say stop it. Because I like it. Ta-da! And today we've learned how to get high with a Daniel. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on the 2 young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. Ah, colonialism. You never change, do you? Ah! Oh! Except when you do, but you just get worse. I am bleeding badly. I need to laudanum myself up. And I'm still hurt.